Hey everyone! Did you know that finding the right blood donor at the right time can be a life-or-death situation? That's why I built the Blood Bank Management System, a web-based solution to connect blood donors with recipients efficiently. In this video, I'll be sharing my final year BCA project, a blood bank management system. This project is designed to make blood donation and blood requests more efficient and accessible. I'll walk you through how I designed the UI, the technologies I used, the project structure, and a working demo. So, let's get started. Let's start by logging in as a donor by entering the respective email and password, and after the login, the user will be directed to their respective dashboard. Here, donors are welcomed with their name, blood group, and last donation history. They can also see their profile completion status. The recipients whose blood requests are rejected by admin will also be visible here in the dashboard if there was any. Now, let's explore the Manage Profile section of our blood bank management system. On the left panel, we can see different profile management options. This section allows users to update their personal information, including their profile picture, contact details, address, and password. As you can see, each field has an edit option, allowing users to modify their details easily. Once the changes are made, clicking the Save button updates the information successfully. First, let's make the changes to demonstrate how profile updates work. We'll change the profile picture by uploading a new image. After that, clicking the Upload button will make the change. We'll update the weight field from 55 kilograms to a new value, say 60 kilograms. Whether you guys noticed or not, the success or failure messages also shows here to let user know whether the change was successful or not. Now, let's explore the Donate Blood section. This section enables users to donate blood seamlessly. At the top, users can find answers to common questions related to blood donation, such as, will it hurt? And what should I do before donating? To begin the donation process, the user clicks the Donate Now button. Before proceeding, they must check their eligibility by meeting certain criteria. If all conditions are fulfilled, they can move to the next step, filling out the appointment form. In the appointment form, personal details are pre-filled based on the user's profile. The user only needs to select the donation location and specify the number of blood units they wish to donate. Finally, after checking the eligibility confirmation box, they can schedule their donation by clicking the Confirm Appointment button. The confirmation message will be shown to the user after successful appointment. Now, let's explore the Request Status section. This section displays all past blood requests, allowing users to track their status easily. Users can filter requests using the Select Request Status drop-down to view only pending, approved, or rejected requests. The table below shows details like request date, blood group, units, location, and current status. Here, the status is pending, meaning it's awaiting admin approval. The admin will either approve or reject the request, and the updated status will be reflected here. Additionally, users can print their request details using the Print button for record keeping or submission. We will soon see how the admin processes these requests. Now, let's explore the Campaign section. Here, users can join blood donation campaigns organized by the admin. Each campaign is displayed as a card with quick details. To view complete information, users can click the View Details link. This opens a detailed page showing the campaign name, start and end dates, location, description, and a map section, which will be implemented in the future. To participate, users can click the Join Now button, fill out the registration form, and register to confirm their participation. Now, let's explore the recipient dashboard. First, we log out from the donor dashboard. Then, by entering the recipient's email and password, we are directed to the recipient dashboard. This dashboard home is almost identical to the donor dashboard, except for the addition of health tips specifically for recipients. The Manage Profile section remains the same as in the donor dashboard. Now, let's explore the Request Blood section. Here, recipients can request blood by filling out a simple form. They just need to select the location and the required blood units. After checking the confirmation checkbox and submitting the request, a confirmation message will appear on the screen. Next, in the Request Status section, recipients can track their blood requests. This section works exactly like the donor's request status. The request will be either accepted or rejected by the admin, and the status will be updated accordingly. Moving on to the Search Blood section, recipient can find available donors by entering the required blood group and city name. Clicking the Search button will display matched donors along with their name, city, and mobile number. From here, recipients can directly contact the donor for blood donation. Now, let's explore the admin module by logging in with the required email and password. Once logged in, the admin dashboard will open, displaying an overview of the blood inventory, pending requests, and upcoming donation campaigns. At the top, the blood inventory summary section provides a quick glance at the availability of different blood groups, showing the units in stock for each type. Below, in the left, the pending blood request section highlights the number of requests awaiting approval. In the right side, the upcoming donation campaign section shows scheduled blood donation drives. Now, let's explore the Manage Inventory section, where the admin can manage the blood stock. To demonstrate, let's add 2 units of B+ blood. First, check the available B+ units in the inventory. Currently, it's 22 units. Now, enter the expiry date and the number of units in the form. Click the Add Blood button to add the units. Finally, check the updated inventory. The B+ units have now increased to 24 units, confirming the addition. Next, let's move to the Update Inventory tab. From here, the admin can modify any incorrect entries made during blood addition. Simply click the Edit button, make the necessary changes, and then click Update to save the corrections. The blood inventory will be updated accordingly. Now, heading to the Expired Blood tab, the admin can manage expired blood units. Since expired blood is no longer safe for use, the admin can delete these units to ensure only viable blood is available in the inventory. Please notice that all these changes are being reflected in the blood inventory. Now, let's quickly cover the Manage Location and Manage Campaign sections to keep the video concise. Manage Location. In this section, the admin can add and update locations. The same Add Location form is used for updating locations as well, making the process simple and efficient. Now here in the Manage Campaign, the admin gets an overview of all the created campaigns so far. The admin can create new campaigns and also view upcoming campaigns. Additionally, campaigns can be edited or deleted as needed. Just like in the Manage Location section, the same form is used for both campaign creation and updating existing campaigns. Now, let's explore the Blood Request section. Here, the admin can view all requests made by both donors and recipients. The admin can also filter requests based on request status and request type. Before accepting any requests, let's first check the request status in donor and recipient dashboards. As you can see, the status is still pending. Now, let's approve both requests one by one and go back to the donor and recipient dashboard to check if the status has been updated. First, let's check the donor request. As you can see, requests have now been approved. Now let's see the recipient's request here. Also, the requests have been approved. However, simply accepting the request does not update the blood inventory. The admin now has 2 options. cancel the request, if the donor fails to visit the location to donate blood, the admin will cancel the request and no changes will be made to the inventory. Complete the request. If the recipient receives blood, the admin will mark the request as completed, and the same quantity of blood units will be deducted from the inventory. Now that you've seen the demo of the blood bank management system, let's take a look at how I designed a user interface using Figma, a popular web-based design tool. To start, I created multiple design variations for the home page to compare different layouts and choose the most user-friendly one. After experimenting with different styles, I finalized this design as it struck the right balance between aesthetics and usability. Next, let's move on to the registration and login forms. I personally like this design the most. It features a flowing red blood cell background with a blurred foreground, giving it a sleek glassmorphism effect. For the donor dashboard, I initially explored a different layout but later refined it into the final version you saw in the demo. The same goes for the admin dashboard. I tried a few variations before settling on the most functional and intuitive design. I also designed a campaign analytics page, but due to time constraints and its complexity, I couldn't implement it in the final project. As for the recipient dashboard, since it shares a similar structure with the donor module, I didn't create a separate design for it. Now, let me walk you through the folder structure and the technologies I used to build this project. Starting with the front end, I used HTML to structure the web pages, a CSS preprocessor called SASS to style the interface efficiently, and JavaScript to add interactivity to the blood bank management system. I also used jQuery, a popular JavaScript library, to simplify tasks like DOM manipulation, handling events, and making AJAX requests with less code. For the backend, I use PHP, a powerful server-side scripting language, to handle data processing and user authentication. I also implemented AJAX, which allows the system to send and receive data from the server asynchronously without reloading the page. This makes the user experience smoother and more responsive. For the database, I use MySQL, a widely used relational database management system. It efficiently stores and manages donor, recipient, and inventory data while ensuring data integrity and security. To develop and test this project locally, I used XAMPP, which provides an Apache server, MySQL database, and PHP environment all in one package. Now, let's take a look at the folder structure of my blood bank management system project. I have organized the project into multiple directories to keep the code clean and maintainable. Assets folder. This folder contains all the static resources. Inside the images folder, I have stored all the images used in the project. The JS folder contains all the JavaScript files that handle front-end interactivity. Inside it, there's an AJAX subfolder where I have separated all AJAX-related scripts. The styles folder holds all the SASS files for styling. I have created separate SASS files specifically for dashboard styling. Config folder. This folder contains important configuration files. db.php handles the database connection. init.php initializes the essential settings of the project. Controllers folder. This folder contains PHP files that handle the backend logic and process requests from front end. Public folder. This is the main folder where all the accessible files are stored. Inside, I have separate folders for each module. The admin folder contains files related to the admin panel. The donor folder contains files for donor functionalities. The recipient folder contains files for recipient-related functionality. The includes folder contains common PHP files that are used across multiple modules to avoid redundancy. Additionally, at the root of the public folder, I have some essential PHP files. Index.php serves as the main entry point of the application. Login.php and register.php handle user authentication. forgotpassword.php is for password recovery functionality. If you want to access all these codes, then link to the GitHub repository is given in this video description.
That was my journey of designing and developing the blood bank management system. This project was created as part of my Bachelor of Computer Applications, BCA, at IGNOU University. Since IGNOU only allows solo projects for BCA students, I developed this entire project with the help of my guide, from planning and designing to coding and implementation. It took me 4 months to build this project, ensuring that it covers essential features for managing blood donations efficiently. I hope this video gave you a clear understanding of how it works. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments which part of the project you like the most. Your feedback will help me improve and grow as a developer. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.